I'm going to be giving you 5 horror films that have been recently added to Shudder that I think you should check out. The first one on the list is going to be Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight. Now what this film is about, it is about William Sadler, who is playing an odd drifter who possesses the last of the 7 ancient keys to protect humanity from ultimate evil, or as I like to call it, my ex-girlfriend. This one has a pretty good cast. You have William Sadler, Billy Zane, and Jada Pinkett before she ruined Will Smith's life. Overall, this one is a very fun horror film, and if you've not checked it out, what the hell are you doing? You definitely got to check it out.
Fuck this cowboy shit!
The next one up is going to be Bordello of Blood. Now this is another Tales from the Crypt movie. This may be like an unpopular opinion, but I really like this one. I might prefer it over Demon Knight. I'm not sure, I think they're both really solid. But the plot of this one is Dennis Miller plays a character named Rafe Gutman, who is a wisecracking private eye who is investigating a bordello where the owner is literally out for blood. This one has a pretty good cast as well. You've got Dennis Miller being Dennis Miller, pretty much doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. You have Chris Sarandon playing a televangelist. He talks like this, And then you've got Angie Everhart playing the lead vampire. You have Corey Feldman playing a punk. Overall, a fun cast, and to me, a very entertaining, enjoyable movie. So check it out. I think you'll have a lot of fun with this one.
We get the best goddamn piece of ass.
The next one is going to be Cherry Falls. Now this one I thought was really good. It really surprised me. I went into it low expectations and went out really enjoying myself. So this one I can't really go too in depth in terms of, plot details, but vaguely describing the plot, there's a killer going around town, a small town of Cherry Falls, Virginia, killing all of the virgins. So there you go. The more you get into the plot, the more, things unfold and unravel. And it's one you gotta watch because it's a whodunit kind of film. You're trying to figure out, it could be this person. Trying to figure out who the killer is. I don't like to ruin those kinds of movies because that's half the fun, is trying to figure out if you're right or not about who the killer is going to be at the end. Now you have Brittany Murphy playing the lead. She does a really good job. Rest in peace to her. I think Michael Biehn, the guy from Aliens, was in this movie. It looked like him to me. This is a film that I think is pretty underrated, and as the movie went along, I enjoyed it more and more. And yeah, pretty cool little slasher. So definitely check out Cherry Falls. Next one is going to be Blood Glacier. The plot of this movie is pretty much researchers find a giant glacier that is oozing blood, and it's transforming all of the wildlife into mutants. Could have been better, could have been worse, but still kind of an enjoyable flick. If you like The Thing, definitely check it out. The last movie on the list is going to be Slapface. Now the plot of this movie, it is about a boy that is dealing with the loss of his mother by creating a dangerous relationship with a monster that is rumored to be living in the woods. Pretty unique concept in my opinion. Now the movie I thought was pretty good. I'd probably say average to above average. It's not really one for like gore hounds. You're not going to get a lot of good kills, a lot of gore. It's about story, characters, and atmosphere in my opinion. And I think they all do, the film does a pretty good job with all categories besides the kills. The kills are a little lackluster. But the acting I thought was pretty good, especially by Luke, the kid who played Lucas, the main kid. I thought he did a really good job. I liked the guy who played Tom, the older brother. I like their brotherhood, even though it is they're slapping each other in the fucking face. It's complicated to say the least, but I like that whole dynamic, and I really did feel bad for Lucas with everything that he endures in the entire movie. Now, not going to spoil, the ending or exactly what happens. Just check it out for yourself. I think it's definitely worth a watch. That was my list of 5 horror films that were recently added to Shudder that you should check out. And I have one question. Do you want to play Slapface? I'll go first.